Joe Biden isn't officially running for president once again yet. He's bombing around the country, getting rich from speeches to corporate groups around the world, really. But if he does enter the race, polls show he'll immediately be a frontrunner for the Democratic nomination. Joe Biden has been in politics for a long time. The Democratic Party of today is completely different from the party he joined 50 years ago. How will the party's red guards, who are now in charge of everything, feel about Joe Biden's past? Lisa Boothe has been digging into this. She's a senior fellow at Independent Women's Voice, and she joins us tonight with the results of her Joe Biden investigation.
Tucker.
Hey,
yeah.
Lisa.
Well, there's a lot there, as you can imagine. He served in the Senate for 36 years, spent 8 years as the vice president. And with that, there's a lot of positives. Part of the reason why he's the front runner is high name ID. You are more easily able to raise money when people know you like that, and you have a lot of base of support among the donor base. But there's also a lot of challenges. There's a lot of things that you have said that you're going to have to answer to, things that you have to vote on as well. And Joe Biden has recently come under criticism, one for his treatment of Anita Hill during the Clarence Thomas confirmation hearings. A lot of Democrats felt that he was too tough on her and negatively impacted Anita Hill. And also, remember how much trouble Hillary Clinton gotten over her super predator comment and how that impacted her 2016 presidential run? There were interactions with the Black Lives Matter protesters who interrupted a fundraiser, demanded an apology for that comment. Well, Joe Biden had a similar comment that he might have to answer to as well. Listen to this.
That cadre of young people, tens of thousands of them, born out of wedlock, without parents, without supervision, without any structure, without any conscience. We should focus on them now, not out of a liberal instinct for love, brother, and humanity, although I think that's a good instinct, but for simple, pragmatic reasons. If we don't, they will, or a portion of them will, become the predators 15 years from now. And, Madam President, we have predators on our streets.
Well, and Tucker, remember the 4.4 million voters, 2012 Obama voters that sat home in 2016, more than a third were African Americans. And there's also this comment when you look at the fact that you've got people like Kamala Harris, Elizabeth Warren embracing and endorsing reparations for slavery. There's this comment I want to show you as well, if we can pull it up, that Biden made back in 1975 regarding school busing. And he said, "I do not buy the concept popular in the 60s, which said we have suppressed the black man for 300 years and the white man is now far ahead in the race for everything our society offers. In order to even the score, we must now give the black man a head start or even hold the white man back to even the race." I don't buy that. So a lot of these comments he has previously made could end up being an issue both with African-American voters and just where the Democratic Party is now as a whole. I mean, we know that the party has gone increasingly leftward leaning. Medicare for All used to be outside of the mainstream. Now it's a litmus test for Democratic candidates. So Joe Biden may not be in the mainstream of the Democratic Party anymore.
I would say he's not even the same zip code as the mainstream of his party. Lisa,
well,
great to see you
that's a more interesting way to say it.
It's true. It's unbelievable. Thanks a lot for that.
Happy Friday.